Hello. I didn't know I was already live for something. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hello. How's your Sunday going? I guess what it's been a while. Hello everybody. He's live. He's there with me. If you're there, say hi. Let's talk. If you've got questions, let's ask our questions, please. If you can hear me, let me know if you can hear me. Hello everyone, happy Sunday. How are you doing? How's your Sunday going? Hi, Afia. I will not bother to pronounce your other names. Afia, say hi. Hello. Where are you from? Are you from Ghana? Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're from. How are you doing there? I'm doing very fine, Afia. Thank you so much. Nontokozo. I'm sorry. If I'm not pronouncing your name well, please forgive me. It's a bit dark where I'm seated, but at least you can see me. Oluchi Faith said, hi, Gloria. Hi, Oluchi. How are you? Thank you for joining me. What's going on? Where are you? Hi, Glory. How are you? Hi, I'm Glory, watching from Kuwait. How is Kuwait? Are you practicing as a nurse there? How are you? How is life there? Is it easy to go to Kuwait? Is it an option for some of us who are not able to? Do you need to write IELTS exam? How is it in Kuwait? Kuwait is in the Middle East. I was in the Middle East as well, so I don't think you need to write IELTS. So how is the process? Let me know, please. How can, yeah, let me know the process. Just type it. Let's share in case someone may be interested in working in Kuwait. I was in Dubai. It was a good pay, so it may be an option for some people if you don't need to write English exam. Afia, I'm a Ghanaian. I could tell by the name, right? I'm a Ghanaian nurse motivated by your videos. Thank you so much. Keep being motivated. And yes, if I can do it, ordinary me, I'm just an ordinary Nigerian, normal Nigerian girl, and I'm here in the UK. If I can do it, sincerely speaking, trust me, you can do it. There's nothing that can stop you. Um, Gloria said Kuwait is cool. It's just like Dubai. I can imagine. I think it's just like Dubai with because it's also in the Middle East. So the culture, the process may be similar. You wouldn't need English exam, I would guess, but you will need to take the nursing registration body exam, and I think it's just a better option if you're not able to pass your English exam, just like Dubai is a better option. But just usually if you've got family, for me, I didn't find Dubai to be a place where it's very conducive for family because number one, especially the visa, I don't know how the Kuwait visa is. In the UAE you can never get residency, like permanent residency. You have to always renew your visa every 2 years. Even though I had my daughter in Dubai, she's not a citizen. There's no hope of her getting citizenship. It's just like walk, and the environment is so artificial. There's like really that's why Middle East is a little bit difficult to go. But if you think it's a better option for you, like if you're in Nigeria, if you're in Ghana and some other country, Dubai is still a better option for you, because from Dubai you're able to like work and get more money to travel to every other part of the country. And being that you're in Dubai, the trust is still there, and then you can meet people, genuine people that can help you process other country as well. So I actually think Dubai is a stepping stone to any country, or Kuwait, Middle East, Saudi Arabia, all those countries. They are better stepping stone to traveling abroad compared to if you're still in Africa. Do you understand? Yes, so it may be an option for somebody. I don't know, I'm just saying. Ebele Teofil. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me. Drop your questions. I will just be answering questions. We'll be chatting. Let's just make it keep going. Let's just talk. Oluchi Faith, I could imagine from your last name being Oluchi that you're Igbo from Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian nurse, and your videos has really motivated me. Hoping to see you soon this year. I wish you good luck, and I'll be so honored to see you as well. Henry Ibuje, I think you must be from Nigeria. Chatting from Nigeria, Delta State. Good evening, Gloria. Good evening. I met some guys from Delta State. I think they're studying in Edinburgh, so they are working as carer, like part time, in with agency in my care home, and they're from, I met one from Delta, another one from Anambra, and there's one from Edo, I think. So nice to meet you. Glory, no need for English exam, just the same process like Dubai. Yeah, so we're talking about Kuwait. If you're interested in going to Kuwait, I have an interview with a Turkish. Oluchi said, I have an interview with a trust in the UK this week. Can I get tips on how to ask it? Thank you. Thanks, ma. I'm not ma, I'm just ordinary Gloria. You don't need to respect me additionally because we're just the same. Like, okay, so interview generally in the UK is they want to see your confidence, they want to see your passion, they want to see that you've got at least the zeal to learn. You know, unlike Nigeria, where you go for interview, you need to wear tie and suit and high heel and dress like as if you're going for bank interview and impress somebody with English, and you need to cram what is anatomy, what is physiology, what is this, what is that. You don't need that in most English in most UK nursing interviews, at least as far as I know. Your interviewer in the UK just want to see that you've got at least the zeal to learn. Even if you don't know something, just say I don't know. They will train you. They will train you no matter how experienced you are in your country. When you come and you get a job, even during your interview, they will still have to train you as if you don't know anything. So they don't want you to make up story. They don't want you to lie. Just at least show the fact that you're able to communicate, and then mostly they will give you case scenarios, like real life situation. If this happen, what will you do? Like, they're not going to start asking you for you to start cracking your brain. So usually interviews in the UK is not what you worry about. Just make sure you show your confidence. Don't be scared. Feel free, ask questions, talk normally, and if you don't know it, just say I'm sorry, I can't really remember the answer to that question. But usually they will ask you logical questions that don't need you cracking your brain, like question like real life situation question, where they can just give you a scenario. If this is happening, what will you do? You know, real life situation. So I cannot actually come and tell you number one this, and they can ask maybe how did you become a nurse, why do you want to become a nurse, why do you want to work in the UK, why do you think we should hire you. Of course you've got the experience, because you've got the zeal, because you're hardworking, because you like to meet your target goals, like just simple things like that. Like, you don't need to bother your head, really. Sincerely speaking, you don't need to crack your head. Just make sure that you're ready, you're confident, and you'll be fine. Trust me, you'll be fine. Let me know how your interview goes. Please just drop a message after you've passed and you've gotten the job. Hopefully, fingers crossed for you. Oluchi, I wish you good luck. Jacqueline, at least I know Jacqueline. Hello, Gloria. Hello, how are you doing? Where are you watching me from? Most of you are from Nigeria. Somebody's watching me from Ghana. So let me know where you're watching from. How are you doing? How's your Sunday going? Did you go to church? Are you a Muslim? What did you do? What have you been doing? Have you been working? Are you off? So for me, I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this last week was my long week, and I hate my long weeks. Like the week when I have to work 3 days straight, they're usually very stressful for me. On the third day, I'm already grumpy, I'm already exhausted because it will have drained. I was speaking to a brother, he's under agency, he's a carer. I think the wife is studying in one of the universities here, so he came to work as an agent's carer. And I was telling him, I'm like, bros, look, these people in this country, they will give you money, they will give you the pound, but they will drain you, they will squeeze all your energy, they will squeeze you. They will remove all your power. Like, you will collect the money, but you will work. You will collect the money, but you will work for it. Like, you will really work hard for the money that you're going to be earning, sincerely speaking. So on my third day on Friday, I was exhausted. Yesterday, God, I was so tired, I couldn't even lift a finger. So what I did yesterday was just sleep, eat, sleep. So today I've been out. I actually recorded 2 videos, which I'm happy about. I've recorded my weekly vlog today. I recorded a video about racism in the UK. I'm excited about that video. It will be coming live in the next week. So yes, I've been very productive today, and whenever I'm productive like this, I was able to also take my children out. We went to fish and chip shop, we went to the seaside, we've So I'm happy. That is why I'm actually in the mood to like come live, because I feel like I've achieved something this week. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. uh Oh, Jacqueline from Uganda. Hello, Jacqueline. Yeah, so nice meeting you. I know few people from Uganda. When I was in Dubai, I used to live with few people from Uganda, from the Philippines. Yeah, so it's nice meeting you, Xavier. Utsi said, what is the best way one can go about getting a house in the UK from Nigeria? How best can I go about it? The best way would be if you have someone who is already residing in the UK and is in the part of the UK where you want to go. The person can actually stand in the gap for you. Go, at least they can go there to check the building, to see if it's what you want, to see the environment. Another option would be if you already have a job. If it's a care home, your manager can be the one that will help you. If they are ready to do that, go there, look for the house, check the house. Maybe even if you see a house, you can send it to your manager or to the person that you know there, and then they will go there to check it for you, to view it. If you're not in the country, it's going to be a little bit hard because number one, the landlord may be like, I don't know this person. They may not trust that you come and get the house, even if you see a house. But if you're not in the country, it does not stop you from getting or looking for houses. Start looking right now, especially if you know the part of the UK where you want to go, or you already have a job. So start looking at the radius, like start looking at, go to Google and download Google Map. So there's Google Map. I have it on my phones. Both of my phones are going to be very handy for you. Download Google Map, and then when you go on Rightmove, Gumtree, all those housing agents just on Google. Like, you don't need a personal one-to-one agent. When you go on Google, just search 3-bedroom, 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom house where you want to go. And if you want to share, like I said in my last video, you go to house share. I usually forget the name of that place. Spare room. Go to spare room and then search the environment where you're going. You put the postcode. You will see a postcode. It is usually a 5 to 6 alphabet and number where you're going. Like, every house have their own unique postcode. Type that postcode of your work and then look for house around that place. Look, just type 3-bedroom, 1-bedroom house around, put the postcode of where you're going. But if you don't know where you're going exactly, you can just keep searching. Go online, then from there apply. When if you see the contact, email them, message them to say you're interested in this house. If you have someone around there, let them go there to check for you. If you don't, maybe when you come, you can just start from there. Okay, one day you'll get a house. I'm trying to get the questions. All right, so we've answered. All right. Ebele said, watching from Germany. Hello, how is Germany? I don't think it's too far from us. I don't think Germany is too far from me. It's also around here, isn't it? Is it? Reduce the volume of that TV, please. Don Tokozo said, is it possible to do comparison between working in NHS and care home? What are the advantages and the disadvantages of each of them? So I have a very old video where I compared working in NHS and working in a care home. If you want to, please go and check that video out. But just in summary, I would say care homes usually are owned by private people, like private individual group of people, while NHS is the government. Working in NHS or working in care home does not mean you're superior, does not mean you're inferior, unlike back home where some people that work in government hospital thinks they are the one that owns the ward, and then you that work in private, you're nothing. So here, where you work does not matter, but of course, it is a different setting because NHS is hospital, standardized hospital. Usually if you're in a very big one, you can have the surgery department, the theater, the anesthesia, you have all the units in a NHS. But a care home, you're majorly working in a care home where mostly the elderly, people with dementia, people that cannot take care of themselves, that depend on you to do their daily activity. But if you're working in a care home, the first advantage you will have is the money. Usually the money is higher Sorry, there's a ice cream van around that is singing in case you're hearing the song. So in NHS, you get higher pay. That is 100% definitely. Most of the time, you get paid higher in a care home. You get higher pay, while in NHS, you get reduced pay. But as time goes on, as you promote, your money will increase as well. In NHS, there's like variety of where you can access. You can decide to work in this unit, in another unit, and then when it comes to experience building your career, especially if you're a young nurse like me, you will benefit a lot in NHS because you have the capacity to build your experience, to build your confidence, to know every nook and cranny, to know things, to develop your skill. While in a care home, you're just limited to, like, as I'm sitting down here, I know all the medication that all my residents have. I know everything on my head. So there's this tendency that if you're not careful, when it comes to you knowing new things, you may not grow as much as you will if you're in a care home, except you're very passionate and you're able to go there by yourself, request for training. Of course, you will still get trained. Your company will still arrange training for you. You do e-learning in either care home or NHS. But being that NHS is a very bigger like version of a care home, you have more experience, more space to work in the NHS. And I think that in a care home, usually we have 4 to 5 weeks holiday, while in NHS, I think you can have up to 7 to 8 weeks. I stand to be corrected, please. You can have up to 7 to 8 weeks holiday, like yearly annual leave. And maternity pay is also higher in NHS compared to a care home. And then the pension, some people usually join the NHS when they've worked in a care home for years. They will go to the NHS just to have the NHS pension. So looking at the long-term advantage of NHS, I would think is higher compared to a care home. A care home advantage is just the immediate financial benefits, and then your ability to switch your shift anytime. Like in my care home, I can have very flexible shift. I decide the days I want to work, and just to work around the day my husband is not working. So you can have more flexibility in a care home because you can go directly to your manager and talk to them one-on-one, and you can plan your shift. You can be the boss in your care home. Like in my care home, you can have just 3 nurses in the whole building, so every other person is working under you. You're like the mini boss, what I'm saying. Whereas in the hospital, you're just part of the staff. Or those, you may be your own boss in your own unit, but it can't be like the whole hospital. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So in a care home, you're more like your area, yeah, like the area boy, area boss. So I don't know if you understand my point, but yeah, that's what I can say. If you don't understand, I can still make another video, but yes, I've got an old video about that. I'm trying to cover all the questions. Glory said, Glory, you really motivate me to keep striving for my UK dreams. You can do it, sis. I wish you good luck. I'll be so excited if I see you. Glory was the one that won my 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So she's very constant on my channel. I know her name because she's always commenting. She's been following me for years. Thank you for your support. Uti, yes, I'm going to school and is hard. Huddersfield. Oh, that is in England. I wish you good luck. I wish you good luck. I wish you good luck. And I hope you enjoy your stay in school. Do you advise one to accept an offer as a healthcare assistant in a care home, then promise to promote one to a staff nurse after passing the OSCE? What is in your contract? Like, I'm beginning to see this message. Somebody also messaged me and said they've not even done, because I don't know why. For some reason, the person is a nurse, and then they've given her offer letter as a care assistant. I don't know why you guys are taking that. I would say the only reason why you should take something like that, if you are not able to pass your IELTS, you have tried, you cannot pass your OET, you couldn't pass your English exam, you can't do all those process, and then you've been promised that you will come to the UK. Excuse me, please. You come to the UK and then as a care assistant, and after that you become a registered nurse. But please, if that are going to keep you as a care assistant, it is going to be hard, because care assistants don't get paid enough. If you're a care assistant, you cannot administer medication, you cannot administer injection, you cannot do anything a nurse will do. The only thing you will do is just assistant nurse. That you are the one they will tell to go and bring this, to go and bring that, to go and change part, to go and reposition people. If you know you are not going to be able to do it, don't take it. But each and every one of us that came into the UK as an internationally trained nurse, we started as a pre-registered nurse, which is equivalent to being a carer. So the salary we earn is the salary of a carer. The things we do are just what carers do, but we do our OSCE and then we pass. If that is what you're talking about, of course, yes, every one of us, we started as a pre-registered nurse, which is just about 2 to 3 months until you pass your OSCE. Once you pass your OSCE, you're a registered nurse. Take that job in as much as they've told you that you're still going to do your OSCE, and they'll support you through it. You've got all the qualification, you've updated all your documents as on the NFC website, and then you know that when you get into the UK and after your OSCE, you'll be a registered nurse. Don't just take a job because you want to come into the country and then you're coming as an assistant nurse, and when you get into the country you're stuck. So read your contract very well, so you know that it's just a period of time and it's not that they are employing you. Because now because so many people have been asking me about senior carer visa. Yes, there's sincerely senior carer visa, which if you're a nurse and you've not passed all the qualifications to be a registered nurse in the UK, you can take advantage of that visa. You'll be employed as a senior carer in the UK. As long as you meet a particular amount of salary, you have to be paid so amount, nothing less than £10, and so you can meet the yearly sponsorship amount, and then you can get the visa to be a senior carer. But that means you're not a registered nurse. Look at your contract very well and don't get deceived. Okay, I hope that is clear enough. Hello Pearl, hello, watching from England, looking to relocate to Scotland. Oh, what happened? You don't like England? Can you recommend areas good and safe for family and affordability? I would say if you want to come to Scotland, if you've got family and you're not the type that wants social life as much, I would say you should consider countrysides. Most countrysides are cheaper compared to in the city center like Edinburgh, anywhere in the, I don't know, I've only lived in East Lothian. Search East Lothian and look for towns around East Lothian. That is where I've ever lived, and it's safe as far as I know. Is quiet. Things are not too expensive, although accommodation is a little bit expensive, because I'm looking at a place in Scotland called Kilkenny 5. There are cheaper houses there. So you can look at those places and then consider if you want to go there. You know, you will never know until you know. Like, you will never know until you get there. And the issue of being nice to you depends on who you really are as well. Most people in Scotland, you know, they've got good sense of humor. They are really nice people. Trust me, there are nice people in Scotland. So I think Scotland is a good place. Just that it's a bit colder and it's a bit darker. It's not as bright as, it's not as bad, and it's more rainy in Scotland compared to England. Like, one of my colleagues went to London 2 weeks ago and she was like, Gloria, I can't live in England, it's too hot, it's too hot. Just because she's already used to Scottish coldness. Benna, please. Just because she's already used to Scotland coldness, but with time you adapt to the coldness. Like now, even now, today now, it's so warm. I'm feeling heat. Like, I feel like it's so hot. I feel like I'm in Nigeria because I'm now used to the weather. So you will adapt, and Scotland is a beautiful place, trust me, because people are really, like, they are more nice. I think they are more nice in Scotland, trust me. And can you share why you don't like England with me? Can you share why you don't like England with me? If not, it's fine. Please, Glory. Henry said, please, Gloria, is it possible for a nurse to move with dependents together, and we will need proof of accommodation during visa application? It's possible. Yes, you can. Nobody will stop you from moving with your family. Like I've said this 1 million times. Nobody will stop you from bringing your family. In fact, you can bring your family, put them on your head and bring them, or decide to come 2 years and bring them, decide to come 6 months. you can bring your family at any time. Yes, you may be needed to provide accommodation, to show proof of accommodation for your family, but I've seen people who are able to still bring their family without the accommodation, as long as you can prove that you're going to rent at least an hotel or a B&B. Where will they stay when they come? You can just add it in your application that you will be staying in the hotel, and after that you'll be looking for your house, or you'll be staying in the hospital accommodation or the company provided accommodation. Just say something to show that you have somewhere you're planning to put them, so they don't become homeless, you don't become homeless. Yes, you can come with your family, but it's kind of hard work, because except you know someone where you're going, they can help you arrange for accommodation before you come, and then they can give you the address and you can put it in your application. But I've seen a colleague who brought her family in even before she got enough flat for her family. She just put the one she's living in, which is just the 1 bedroom she stays, and then she said once the visa is approved, she will immediately look for accommodation for them. But she was already in the country, so yes, you can come with your family. They may ask you for proof of accommodation. Just explain there that you're going to stay in the hotel, or you're going to stay wherever you're going to stay. Tell them this is where you're going to be staying first until you're able to get house, because sometimes also it is not very easy to get accommodation in the UK. It can take you time. It took me almost 2 months to get where I'm staying when I first came to the UK. All right. Thank you so much, sis. That's Pearl. You're welcome. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. Thank you. Zara Healthcare Service. Thank you for that answer. Can one sign a 2-year contract with NHS Trust? Hope is not going to give you one. Hope is not going to give one a difficult time. I think most of the contract is 2 years in the UK. Nursing contract, our visa is 2 years, so most time the contract you're going to sign will be 2 years. But like I said, most employer, once they sponsor you, especially once you're leaving, they will want you to pay back some amount of money, or all the money they use to sponsor you, depend on your contract. So please just read your contract, and yes, decide if you want to sign the contract. But that doesn't stop you from leaving whenever you want to leave them, but you may need to pay them back. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you are, NHS, care home, you can leave when you want to leave, but you may need to pay them back. Adeola Ogunleye said, hello Gloria, where can I get African food in Scotland? Depending on where you're living. For me, the closest place to get African food is in Edinburgh. Edinburgh is 45 minutes drive away from me, and that is what I have to go through to get African food. I was telling those my brothers like that I saw in my care home, they came to work, and I was like, come you guys, we have to hang out in Edinburgh, because they were showing me African restaurants. Oh my god, even afang soup, what is this Yoruba soup, all the African soup, all the Nigerian soup. I'm like, we need to go to Edinburgh. So yes, the closest option, depending on where you're living. If you're within Glasgow, it will be Glasgow Central, Glasgow Town. If you're within Edinburgh, so it's Edinburgh that will be your nearest option. It's a 45 minutes drive away from me. So when I'm going, I used to buy like £200 food, because you cannot afford to be going like, now my red oil is finished, and since my red oil is finished, I've not cooked any soup. The last soup I cooked, I had to manage to cook white soup. Other than that, I'm on my own. That's the pain of living in a place where you don't have black people. You're not going to get your food. Okay, so if you go to Edinburgh, you get your food. Adeola. Zara said, thank you very much. You're very, very welcome. And so that's your name, Adeola. That's my daughter's name. She's shouting. And so many people usually ask me, I've forgotten what I wanted to say. Theophil Ebele, tier 2 visa holder eligible to paid maternity leave. How long? Childcare benefits. Childcare benefit and tier 2 visa are two different things. Yes, you have paid maternity leave, yes, because you're a tier 2 holder. Everybody that works in the UK have the opportunity, the right to have maternity. Your partner has the right to have paternity leave as well. But for how long? I would say 6 months, I think. But statutory pay is a lot of story behind paternity and maternity leave. But what was the other question? Childcare benefit, you shouldn't get childcare benefit as long as you're independent visa, because if you look at the back of your BRP card, your British Residence Permit card, it says you have no access to public, no cost, what's that English? To public fund, no recourse to public fund. So you should not be claiming child benefit. I also tried, in fact, I printed the form, I filled the form. I don't know what even pushed me. I just let me ask my colleague. I'm like, come on, am I eligible to ask for child care benefits? That my brother like, girl, I better don't try it, because to go and stand against you in the court of law, to stand against you on the judgment day being when you are applying for your indefinite leave to remain, or when you are applying for your citizenship, you should not apply for child benefits, because you shouldn't be eligible until you're a citizen or you've got your indefinite leave to remain. That is when you can now be eligible to get child care per child. So as much as possible, don't apply for childcare benefits, because you will not be eligible. You don't have access to public fund. Public fund is still childcare. Go to Google and search what does public fund cover. So you see childcare, housing benefits, some of those benefits you are not eligible and you shouldn't apply. Because if you apply and they grant it, they may use it against you when you're applying for your indefinite leave to remain. Do I make sense? Yes? Hi, Gloria. Lily said, hi, Gloria. I'm enjoying watching you from Israel. Wow, Israel. How are you doing? You're in Israel. That's interesting. Are you a nurse? Are you working there? Do you live there? Are you originally from Israel? That's interesting to see someone from Israel. Thank you so much for joining me. Sophie said, interesting, although you pay taxes as workers. Yes, we do. We do pay tax, like, the tax is even cutting our head off. 20% plus your national insurance pay will be about 25% of your income if you don't exceed, I think, £50,000 a year income. So yes, we pay tax, big tax. So PLCs, please, what's your advice on ways one can get stay? I'm a student and have been doing healthcare assistant job in mental health. How can I gain ground in this field and also get stay? It's really hard. It's really hard. It's difficult, because I see a lot of people. I'm going to feature a guy. He's studying here, and I've asked him, I'm like, what is your plan after study? What most of them have told me is hoping to get a good job. So most people after study, they just hope they will get a job. But what if you don't get a job? I know you will be given 2 years visa, especially if it's for your master's now. You'll be given 2 years postgraduate visa, but I hope you get a job. So usually the only way you can do is pray or hope to get a good job that is good enough to give you sponsorship. So if you get a job, a good job after your study, but start applying now, like start apply before you finish your school. Try to start applying, try to understand how you can get a job in your field. So once you get the job, you're looking for an employer that can sponsor you, because not every employer that has the capacity to sponsor you. So you want to get a job with someone that can sponsor you to get your work visa. So if you get a job and then you can get your work visa, from there you have a stay, and there's where you apply to stay after some years. Because as long as I know, you're not able to add your study years to your indefinite leave to remain. You have to be in the country for 5 years. So for the fact that you are studying here, that year will not be included. So you need to get a job, a good job that will be able to help you to get sponsorship for your visa. And another way is, I'm not the one that told you, it's a secret though. If you're not married, look for a British person, someone that has British passport, and marry them. I didn't tell you, my hand is not there, so that you're not gonna leave your husband. Okay, so if you get somebody that is a citizen, they can marry you, or you can marry them. Both of you can marry yourself, and then you can now, if they have enough salary, enough deposit, and they meet the financial requirement, you can be on spouse visa. So it's true now. Igbo people will take care of you. They are really good people. So I'm recommending, if you see one, marry you. That's for my video. Stop laughing. If you see one, Mario. That's another way that I know. Good luck, sis. Lily, I'm a nurse here in Israel from Cameroon. That is interesting. Wow, how did you get to Israel? How did you do the process? I don't, wow, that's interesting. Thank you for sharing. Really, I'm really fascinated. From Cameroon. Wow. So do they speak English in Israel? Do you understand their language? I know do they speak Arabic? I don't know. Amaka, hello, baby girl of life. Yes, baby girl of life. Eh, baby girl of life. Hello, Amaka, that's for you. Baby girl for life. Ah, I'm looking for the questions. Amaka, you're doing well. Thank you, sis. I always see your comment as well. Beloved, I always see your comment as well, sis. It's still your baby girl, Gloria. Yes. Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's still your baby girl, Gloria. I'm embarrassing my ancestors on live video. Till Philip, they say, Gloria, you're laughing. Pearl is laughing. Pearl is saying, okay, sis, thanks a lot. I'm sorry. Okay, I wish you good luck. I wish you good luck. Get a job or get a husband. Don't worry, they'll take care of you. After they're giving you citizenship, you'll be fine. Okay? No, Scottish. Oh, are you in Scotland or England? They are nice. They are nice. They are nice people. When are we moving to Canada? Canada issue. Don't worry, we are still preparing. That Canada, we are still preparing. See, Canada, it's very hard to go to Canada. I've researched. Oh boy, it's hard. It's hard work. You have to have BSc. When you go, they will assess, even before you go, if you start to do, you have to go through WES. Is it WES or NAS? NAS. I think it's NAS, NAS. That one is majorly for nurses. They will assess your document, check if you are eligible, if you qualify to practice, or you need to go back to school to study or to do a course. So, if you don't qualify, then they will now ask you to go to school. But if you qualify, or you may need maybe some 6-month course, some training, blah, 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 before you'll be able to register, I need to go through that NAS. It's not a today journey. Going to Canada is not today's journey. So I'm trying to gather my momentum as well. If you work in the, maybe, what do they call it, hospital, it's also an added advantage. So all those things I need to gather. You know me, I've been working in the care home here. I'm chopping money, so I need to gather all those, like, and I told you I'm going back to school. So all those things are still planned and processed towards my Canada movement. So for now, we are still here. Oh my God, this person wants to kill me. Beloved said, Gloria, are you planning to move to Israel again? No, 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 no. Abba. Arabic people say shuhada. No, no, no. I'm not going to Israel. I'm just fascinated that there's a nurse from Cameroon, an African nurse in Israel. You know, I've never been there. I don't know anything about Israel. So that's why I know Israel is also Africa, but I don't know anybody. I know men in Dubai that are from Israel, but I've never seen an African, like, black person in Israel. You know what I mean? That's why I was fascinated as a nurse there. I'm like, how, sometimes I want to know how the whole world is. As if I have money, this poverty is not good. As if I have money, I'll just be traveling around the world and be tasting food. I think that's my calling. Sincerely speaking, I'll just be traveling all the whole world, eating, tasting food, and sharing the video. That will have been my calling, sincerely speaking. So maybe when I finish nursing and I resign, that's what I'm going to do throughout my retirement. I'll just be traveling around the world and be chopping food and be. So I just want to know how the whole world. I want to know how they think. I want to know how they do things. I want to know their own like aspects of life. I've come across people from Philippines. I understand a little bit of Tagalog. I know their food. I understand a little bit of people from Uganda, Ghanaians, Cameroonians, Indians, Egyptians. I work with Egyptians, Arabians now, Scottish, of course, English people. So I want to know people's culture, So that's why I'm asking about Israel. Afia is laughing. Beloved say Canada isn't it's not straightforward at all. I tell you, sis, like, I watch video, my brain want to burst. I'm like, wait, so all this, even if you're a British passport holder, you still have to go through NAS. So you see, it's not easy. Talking of having, my Nigerian passport, it not even take me across anywhere. Glory, hi Glory. Do you know anything about New Zealand? I mean, if they pay well, oh, New Zealand pays a lot. I've researched about New Zealand. I'm not planning to go to New Zealand, but if you go to countries that pays the most in the world, browse New Zealand. Browse New Zealand is good. It's one of the countries that pays, but I don't know how the process is. I don't know the way of life there. I don't know anything about like their life. Ebele, please, Gloria, can a family of 4 people, 2 kids plus couple comfortably be sustained with the salary of a doctor in training? I think I've seen your question before, and I think I answered that question. Fresher in the UK, or how much is necessary to sustain them approximately? Woo, family of 4. I'm a family of 5. And I would say, how much sustains us? I pay 720 for my 3 bedroom. Feeding, apart from feeding, I would say between 800 to 900 pounds every month should sustain you. If you're not an extravagant family, I don't know how your family is. We were just minimalistic people. We are like ordinary normal people. We don't do past our power people. So if your way of life is not too extravagant, what will take most of your money is going to be your rent. And apart from rent, your feeding, maybe about 200 to 250 should sustain you. I'm not talking about African food now. I'm talking about the normal rishi cheap fish and chips and egg and those stuff. The salary of a doctor will sustain you, but to just be like, okay, you will not have extra. You will not have extra. You will not be able to pay for childcare. You will not be able to afford the other extra things in life. But it will be better if both of you can work. At least one person's salary can also substitute and help. But for one person's salary in this country, it's hard though. It's hard. Even if you're earning, let's say you're earning £2,000 or 3,000 a month, you have enough. You just have enough, but you may not have like extra, depend on your way of life and depend on where you're living, really. Okay. Balkis Mutunrayo said, I'm coming to Wales in September on a dependent visa with 2 kids. My husband is in the 9th studying is the one studying. My second baby is just month. Will it be a bit easy getting work and all just to assist hobby? Depend on the type of work you want. If you're the type that is looking for white, blue, yellow collar job, it may be a little bit tricky because you need to maybe live in the main city center or travel there to get your kind of job. But if you don't mind getting what you call a menial job in Nigeria or your country, but those are still jobs that pays well, you're going to get jobs. Like, you're going to get jobs, but it may not be jobs that are like the white collar, purple collar, yellow collar job. But if you're looking for the normal collar job, you get. And I think if you're ready to work in the country, you will be able to work. Okay. Balkis also said, I can make hair and I'm a fashion designer. My sister, open YouTube channel. Be making hair on YouTube. Fashion designer, you're good to go, sis. You've got your handwork. Like, I've talked about handwork. If you see my hair, like, I'm even looking for somebody because I'm going on holiday. I'm looking for someone who can plait my hair. I need to travel 45 minutes to travel to Edinburgh to go and look for someone to plait my hair. And I'll pay nothing less than 50 to 60 pounds to get even just all back. So it's a good, in fact, my sister, as long as you're ready to work, as long as you're not choosy, you're not all these sophisticated type of people, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I promise you, you'll be fine. As long as you're not lazy as well. Okoyemi, what's the relevance of having a master's in career progression in the UK? Having a master in career progression is just, it will get to a point where you'll be able to do some administrative jobs, like being a manager. You don't even have to have your master's to be a manager. It's not much. It's not much because the UK is usually mainly on your experience. It doesn't have to do with your master's, your PhD. Although once you start having your master's, PhD, and all, those will begin to, you'll be able to hold some administrative position, more administrative position. So yes, it may help your career when you've grown to the top, and they're looking for people with good qualification. That's the only advantage. Okay. Theophil said, thanks a lot, Gloria. Thank you so much. I wish you good luck. I don't want this video to be too long. I don't know if I should leave this video on or I should delete it, because look at my lighting is not so great. It's making my face very dark. Though it's not my problem, but I don't know if I don't like leaving my live videos on. I usually like to delete them, but some people usually say don't delete it. I don't know if I should delete this video or not. What do you think? Should I delete this video after we finish talking? But kids opening a YouTube channel, how and please can you help also? My second baby is will only be 7 months by then. I hope that won't hinder my work. Your second baby will be 7 months. The only way you can work would be you walking around when your husband is going to be at home. Just take a job that will only allow you to work when your husband is at home. Other than that, it will not be easy for you to pay childcare, because childcare is expensive. Even me being a full-time registered nurse, I cannot afford childcare. In fact, I saw one, I was applying. Childcare, I rather be a childcare. In fact, I'm even looking at becoming a childcare, because childcare in this country, they chop money. Somebody will tell you £10 per hour per child. How much is my salary? How much am I earning? How much is my money? So childcare is very expensive. If you're going to work and you have a husband who is not going to be at home, you have to just look for a job that will help you to only work around the time when your husband will not be working. So when your husband is at home, you're working, and when you're working, your husband is at home. That's the only way I see that you'll be able to do this. Other than that, that childcare alone is going to finish your money. You shouldn't expect to earn as much as your husband is going to be earning. If you're happy with that, even if it's just, no matter what you do in a week, 2-3 days in a week is enough. Whenever your husband is off, be ready to work, and you will get jobs like that if you're not too demanding. Oh, people are saying I shouldn't delete it. Okay, so you don't want me to delete it. I'm like, live videos are usually all over the place. Jaga is not coordinated, but I don't know how we leave it then if you don't want me to delete it. And then the noise as well. Edward, hi Gloria, I'm a Zimbabwean nurse on a visitor visa in Dubai. How quick is the registration process to get DHA? It's not as quick. For me, it took 3 months. I did it for my country. I did it in Nigeria. I finished my registration. I've gotten my verification. You will get your verification letter before I applied for visitor visa, 3-month visitor visa, which is easy to get in Dubai. It's not a problem at all. But please. I got my 3-month visitor visa. I booked my exam, my DHA licensing exam, before I even left Nigeria. And when I got there in 2 weeks, I took my exam. Luckily for me, I passed on my first attempt. That was when I was looking for a job. I looked for a job for about a month before I got a job. So it is really hard work. You going already into the country, because you need to upload documents as well. I have a video I made about how to be a nurse in Dubai, so go and look for that video if you're interested. You need to create your account, DHA account, hard account, depending on the part of the UAE that you're going. Create account, upload documents. When you upload your document, you pay, and then they will have to contact your school, contact your nursing council body, and that is where the problem is. If the person that is supposed to sign your document in your school has decided to travel away to their village, you're going to be stuck in the country. And I see a lot of people come to Dubai and become stranded, become homeless, and they start living on the streets. I don't want you to be stranded. It is easier if you apply and do your processing from your country before you go into the country. But if you're in the country and you get something to do, you only need to be renewing your visa, exit. You know now how they used to exit and come back, or stay in the country, buy another 3-month visa, and keep buying until your process is complete. But I can't promise you. I had a friend who took 6 months to be able to be registered to be able to get her verification done before she took her exam. The first time she failed, and took the second time before she passed. So I can't promise you. Depend on how quick you're able to get your documentation done, and depend on how lucky you are. God willing, you pass your exam first attempt. So I can't really tell you. It can range from 3 months to 6 months to 1 year. You see? So I don't know. We'll just answer a few more questions, and then we'll leave because I don't want it to get too long. Gloria said, don't delete it, please. Okay, sis, I'm not going to delete it. Teofil said, don't delete it. All right. Thank you, Gloria, for always being so rich. Shola said, thank you so much. What will it profit they get to be living a fake life? What if I'm living a fake life and one day you come and see me, be like, Gloria, so this is you. All the lie you've been telling us, my secret will now open. What will it profit they get to live a fake life? Who will pay me for lying? Nobody. If I'm proving to be a rich girl now, you that you're my helper, you will not come and help me. I'm just me, oh. I know pass like this. Like, I'm just like ordinary human being. Like, the only difference between yourself and myself is that I'm using phone to record myself. And some of you are even, some of my subscribers are even YouTubers as well. So, Kalas, there's no difference. You're just the same. So, yes, there's no need to lie. There's no need to lie at all. Beloved, don't delete it, Joe. I didn't join from the beginning. Okay, sis. I will not delete it. Okay. Xavier, apart from care work, what other type of work is easy to get? You can get work on the high street, close to your house. In fact, I was coming just now, and there was a restaurant that is looking for, there's vacancy in the restaurant. You can sell on the street, not hawking. You can be a receptionist, you can be a cashier, you can be all those simple job that you get along even within your area on the high street. You can work in the supermarket as those jobs. If you're ready to pick them up, you get those jobs. Okay. So good evening, ma. It is great to see you in a live video for the first time. Oh, David, are you a newcomer? Where have you been? We used to go live now, eh? You've been missing then. The information you have been sharing on your channel has been helpful. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, David. I'm so glad it has helped you. Baraki said, thanks for attending to my question regarding my fashion and hairdressing work. Please, can you explain more on how YouTube can help? Thanks. How to create a YouTube channel? There are loads and loads and loads. I usually made a video like that about how to start a YouTube channel at some point, but I've unlisted them. So there are loads and loads of how to start a YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search people, the great YouTubers. As long as you're commenting on YouTube just now, that means you've got an account. The only thing is that you have not uploaded a video. Try your name. If you want to use your name, leave your name on. Just go to YouTube. You see a plus sign down. Brenna, stop. Just press it. You see upload video. That's how you start. If you don't start if you see when I started YouTube, if you see my first YouTube video, people that know me from the beginning, they know the story. My face was looking rubbish. My audio was all over the place. Everything was just, oh my God. Even me, I can't even watch those videos now. Like, the videos used to give me a headache. So I started like that, and I started researching. I started learning. I started buying camera, buying microphone. I bought lights, improving myself. Like, just now, I've just ordered new cameras, new. See, you're going to grow. You grow in it. You grow on the job. Start it. If you don't start it, you're not going to know it. Start it. Even if it is £1 you earn, £1 plus your salary is £1 something. Okay. So yes. Teofil, Gloria, do employers in the UK maybe provide subsidized childcare facility for employers with kids? I don't know about that. It's possible, maybe in NHS, but private, I don't know. I know you're on your own with you and your children. I don't know. David, thanks so much for your timely response to my question in one of your videos. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad I answered you. Realistic baby girl. Afia said realistic baby girl. Yes, so everybody's. Wait, are you not even seeing my hair tie today? This was how I went out to. People will be like, oh, I love how you made that on your head. Your scarf is pretty. How did you do that? Everything fascinates them in this country. Ordinary hair, I will just do like this shuku and go. They'll be like, wow, how did you do that with your hair? I wish I can do that with your hair. Can I touch it, please? Oh, dear. Rutendo said, hi, Gloria, watching from Zimbabwe. I know one Rutendo in Dubai. Zimbabwe, thank you. Rain Karu said, hi, Gloria, hello. I think that will be the last one we'll do today. Thank you so much for joining me. You don't know how grateful I am. It is nice hanging out with you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your questions. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for everything you've been doing. I don't want this to get to 1 hour because it will be too long. For those that want me to leave the video on, I know you will not watch a 1 hour video, will you? So thank you so much for all your support. You're not taking for granted. Are you guys seeing the subscription? Like 3,000 something. Get. Hey, come and see something. Oh, like I never knew like I'll get all this support from you, so you're not taking for granted. I thank you so much. And I just say thank you for everything. Oh, Maureen, say hi, Gloria. Hello, sis. You're just coming. We're about to round up. Thank you for everything. Thank you for your comment. If I've not, oh, I came late. Benita said I came late. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm going to leave the video on the channel so you can still see. Thank you all for joining me, and I hope you have a lovely day. I hope you have a lovely week, and I hope you achieve your dream. Please don't give up. Please don't give up. Don't give up. You can achieve that goal. I don't know what we're going to talk about in our next video, but we'll see again. Esther, say hi, Gloria. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for everything, and I'll see you again in my next one, my next life, my next video. Until then, stay true to yourself, stay safe, achieve, pursue your goal. Hi, Gloria. Lucy, say hi, Gloria, watching from Ghana. Thank you, sis, for joining me. I'm sorry I have to go now, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye. See you.